Good afternoon, I'm Jamie.
I'm Karen, and we are Adventures by the Miles. We are at Tom and Earl's Back Alley Grill in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
In today's video, we will be showing you where the restaurant is located because it's kind of tucked down a back alley. We'll be showing you around the restaurant. We're going to try some street tacos with brisket. We're going to have some Rocky Top nachos, the Sloppy Jethro, which is their version of Sloppy Joe, and the Hillbilly Philly, their take on a Philly Swiss. Okay.
Let's go over the menu. They got some socializers, some soups and salads. They've got wraps. They got between the buns, some burgers. They got their premium sides, their regular sides. The kids' menu is funny. My legs hurt, I'm tired, whatever, I'm not hungry. There's a couple of beverages and dessert.
The first thing we got to talk about is the Rocky Top nachos. Probably the first thing we should say is they came out smothered, just smothered in queso.
Yeah, you can opt to add meat, but we didn't, and I'm glad we didn't because we were eating a ton of stuff anyway. But their queso is really good. It was smooth and white.
It is made in-house.
It's made in-house. I have no idea what cheese is in it, but it is delicious. I feel there's got to be some kind of like a white cheddar in it.
And the nachos come with jalapenos, tomatoes, everything seemed fresh. Whether it's in a can or not, the presentation, the taste was just great.
Well, they were definitely pickled jalapenos, but I like pickled jalapenos better than fresh anyway.
See, there you go. I was like, I didn't know, I just liked it. It wasn't like white chunks saying they were tomatoes. It was nice, good tomatoes. Like I said, we like our cheese, so there was tons of cheese on there. But one thing we have to say, and we might mention this multiple times, is in this restaurant in Tom and Earl's, you get large portions. Everything is pretty much shareable or just massive portions. And they did not disappoint with the nachos. And the next thing we tried was the Sloppy Jethro, their take on the Sloppy Joe sandwich.
I love the Sloppy Jethro so much. It is probably my favorite sandwich in Gatlinburg. The waitress told us that it was homemade. She didn't even have to say it was homemade sauce. You can tell by tasting it. You can taste that there's barbecue sauce in there and brown sugar and there's peppers and God, I just love this sandwich.
It tastes as good as it looks. It even comes across looking good in the video because sometimes we take videos or food and we're like, boy, this doesn't do it justice. This one looks good. And I'm pretty sure we tried it because there was reviews online the first time we went there. It said it was good. Then we came in and the waitress said it was good. And this time, after she brought out the food and the entrees we ordered, our waitress this time was saying this was her favorite thing there. But yeah, I think it might be the best sandwich we've had in the Smoky Mountain area. It is just, every time we go in there, we get it.
If you like Manwich or Sloppy Joes in the least little way, you have to try the Sloppy Jethro. You will forever be ruined for Manwich.
And the next thing we tried was the Hillbilly Philly. And not to jump to a different subject, but the fries. We got fries with both sandwiches, and their fries are really good.
They're beer battered, but they're not like the little teeny little skinny fries. I don't know. I mean, they're just good fries, man.
There's salt, there's seasoning on it, but there's not a ton. Sometimes you go places and fries are just, you might as well have a spoon of salt and some potatoes. These are just cooked just right. We were warming some up later and I thought they were fine, which is hard to do sometimes with fries in a microwave.
But the Hillbilly Philly, so it's made with brisket and peppers, onions, there's cheese, they toast the bun. The au jus is really good. I mean, it's basically a fancy French dip, but you can taste the smoke from the brisket and the au jus. I just really like it. It's a very solid sandwich.
That's what jumped out to me is that, like she said, you could taste the smoke from the brisket or from the sandwich. Even when they sat down, all the entrees, you could smell that one out of the three. You could just, the brisket, just the smoky flavor, smell, everything. The taste lived up to the smell to describe the sandwich. It was delicious. And the last item we're going to talk about is the street tacos. We had never gotten those before.
And they said they were new to the menu, so.
And you can get
brisket, chicken, or pulled pork.
And we decided to go with brisket, and I am so glad we got brisket. It tasted wonderful. It tasted like somebody smoked it in a smoker for hours.
Yeah, I mean, you could smell it, and you could smell the smokiness. You could taste the smokiness.
Might have been liquid smoke, but it didn't taste like that, because usually that's got a distinctive taste to it. It didn't seem that way. We did not ask if they smoked it like out back somewhere where they did it, but it was just so amazing. The best way to describe it is you would have thought you were at a barbecue place, and they don't specialize really in barbecue or anything particular, but
And they were just basic. They had tomato, onion, cilantro on them, just a hint of cheese.
she says a hint. I wasn't even sure if there was cheese. I'll go ahead and say it. I was asking her. I was like, "Is there cheese on these?" Didn't matter. I like cheese on the tacos, but the brisket was just so flavorful, and the tortillas were just soft. Sometimes you get them at restaurants, and the end of them are dried out where they've stayed under a heat lamp. That was not an issue. These were perfectly done.
Yeah, you really didn't even need the cheese on them. I didn't miss it at all.
Tom and Earl's, it is definitely a hidden gem in my opinion. We missed it for years. Honestly, I'd known someone that went there and they were all about the live music and the beer, and that is not our thing, so we kind of avoided it for that. And we've been there when they've had live music. It's been fine. But the food is large portions, very well seasoned, very flavorful. And the customer service, they are always super friendly.
They are so nice. You never feel rushed. They're always friendly.
I always feel like you're going into somebody's house and having a bite to eat or a little snack, because they're always like, "Oh, come on in. Don't get in a big hurry. Here's to-go boxes," whatever. They are just super friendly about
They're
things.
so helpful.
So it's great, like I said, flavorful, well-seasoned food, well-prepared. Always hot, large portions, just wonderful customer service. I can't recommend them more.
I don't have a single bad thing to say about Tom and Earl's.
So I would definitely recommend stopping in and having their version of a Sloppy Joe, the Sloppy Jethro. It is worth your time. Take 20 minutes and stop in or whatever it may take and get a Sloppy Jethro.
So, like if you liked this video, subscribing helps this channel grow and helps us to know what kind of videos you like to see.
We'd love if you'd leave us some comments. What's your favorite sandwich? PB&J, Sloppy Joe, Ham and Swiss. What is your favorite sandwich? And where have you had the best sandwich?